There was a time when the Milwaukee Bucks had such a bright future with their first round pick from Greece in 2013 and a Duke standout that they selected second overall in 2014. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be rebuilding the 2014-2015 Milwaukee Bucks. I'm very excited for this rebuild because we get a 20-year-old Giannis Antetokounmpo and a 19-year-old Jabari Parker. You don't know how badly I wanted to see these two guys work out together. And if you're like an OG fan on the channel, I did a Bucks franchise series back in 2K15. And then you throw in Chris Middleton, who they just acquired from the Detroit Pistons. You have a younger Brandon Knight. This team actually went 41-41, but lost to the Bulls in the first round in 6 games. And if you want to know how to use this roster, just go to the LeBron era when starting up a My NBA save on Xbox Series X. Make sure you select custom roster in the setup options. And then sometimes it might be blank. Just don't worry about that. Just press the right trigger, then the left trigger can go back. And I am using the I Am Legend 2014-15 roster, the Curry era one. I'm sure there's one just like this on PS5 if you're using that console. So yeah, this team was led by Brandon Knight, who averaged 17.5 points and 5.5 assists. I loved Brandon Knight out of Kentucky, and he shot 40% from 3. He had some injuries that kind of derailed his career, but I loved his game. But they traded him away at the 2015 trade deadline to acquire Michael Carter-Williams. And like I said, this team played the Bulls in round 1. They ended up losing in 6 games, if you remember. They lost by 12 in game 1, 9 in game 2, went down 3-0 against them, but then won back-to-back games, got blown out. Horrible game, 120-66 in game number 6. Chris Middleton led the team in scoring in the 6 games with 15.8 points. MCW had 12, 4, and 5. And then Giannis, a very young Giannis at 20, had 11.5 and 7. Jabari Parker played 25 games that season. Man, what a career he could have had if he never got hurt. So yeah, like I said, this team did lose to the Bulls in 6 games in the 2015 playoffs, but I'm excited to see what we could do with Giannis and Jabari Parker. I mean, maybe Giannis wasn't super tall yet, so he could start at the shooting guard spot. We have Larry Sanders. He had a weird career as well. They had their first round pick in the 2015 draft. They took Rashad Vaughn, and if you remember, they had the 10th overall pick in 2016, and they took Thon Maker. So yeah, we're just going to play Giannis, Brandon Knight, Middleton, and Parker a ton. I'm not going to be trading away Brandon Knight like they did for Michael Carter-Williams. We have Jason Kidd as our head coach. Yeah, Jason Kidd did not do a great job in Milwaukee. A lot of people think he actually stumped Giannis's development, but he overcame that, obviously, with new head coaches coming down the line, like Mike Budenholzer. Injuries are on, though, so let's hope maybe Jabari Parker doesn't get hurt throughout this save, but we blow out the Hornets in the first game of the season. I'm excited about this team going forward. And this is a pretty good roster as well. We have Giannis under his team control contract. Larry Sanders got paid decent amount of money. OJ Mayo is getting paid. Ersan Ilyasova is getting paid as well. All right, so an update through our first 24 games. We are 14-10 right now. Our leading scorer is Brandon Knight, followed by Jabari Parker, who's having a very good rookie season. OJ Mayo, 13.5 points. Okay, well, we'll see if he's going to be like maybe a trade deadline guy, or we can move him in the offseason. Like I said, the Bucks ended up drafting Rashad Vaughn with the 17th overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft because they got bounced in round 1. So maybe if we didn't make the playoffs, like imagine adding like a Cat or a Porzingis to the team, or a Miles Turner would be kind of insane, or even like a D'Lo or a Devin Booker. So who knows? Maybe I'll make some type of move on draft night. But I love the core that we have, and I would like to win a championship with Knight, Giannis, Middleton, and Jabari Parker. I think Middleton could develop to be a 6-man. We'll see. I mean, he's 23 years old right now. Unfortunately, Jabari Parker has right knee tendonitis. He's going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. Also, something about this old Bucks logo is just so nostalgic to me. Bro, come on. Don't tell me he's going to be injury prone in this rebuild too. Jabari Parker tears his right MCL. He's out 1 to 2 months. Don't do this to me, 2K. So it's just going to be a 9-man rotation right now with just Mayo, Bayless, Jared Dudley, and Zaza Pachulia off the bench. And like the starting 5, we're just going to give Brandon Knight, Giannis, and Middleton a ton of minutes. But that sucks that he got hurt, man. He'll be back in 1 to 2 months, like it said. But it's just like, I don't know, man. Parker and Giannis could have been such a cool duo over the next 5-ish years because they could have played off each other. Parker was going to develop an outside jumper, and then Giannis could have been maybe the big man next to him. I mean, you could say that just ended up being Chris Middleton, and Chris Middleton probably doesn't become Chris Middleton if Jabari never gets hurt. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline, and yeah, we have not been great over the last month. We are now 9 games under 500, which makes me think, like, do I want to potentially make a move as a seller at the deadline? I think we could see what our offers are. I think anybody that's like an expiring deal, which it's just these auto-generated players, I don't want to move Brandon Knight. I know he's expiring. Chris Middleton, I don't really want to move him either. So maybe I'm not going to make any trades because Sanders, I don't even know if anybody's going to want him. He's making $11 million a year. Zaza, maybe I would look to move just because it's an easy contract to trade. But to be honest, I didn't really find anything that I like. So I think we're just going to roll with this team into the offseason. Maybe we end up making the playoffs as an 8 seed. We'll see. Just remember, there's no play-in tournament. Another injury for Jabari Parker, man. So at the end of the 2015 season, LeBron is your MVP. This was Steph in real life. Jabari Parker is your rookie of the year. He ended up playing in definitely not 70 games. He ended up playing in 67, 68. Honestly, not terrible. He missed 15 games this year. Rookie of the year was Andrew Wiggins. David Blazier, 6th man of the year. Shout out to him, former Knick. Kawhi Leonard won Depoy. This goes to Marc Gasol. Jimmy Butler was most improved. There won't be one here. Coach of the year ends up going to David Blatt. Lou Will was also your 6th man of the year. So you got Russ, CP3, LeBron, AD, and Marc Gasol on All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team has got Harden on the Rockets, Dame, KD, Blake Griffin, and DeMarcus Cousins. Third team, you got Nikola Vucevic, Kevin Love, Paul Millsap, Dwayne Wade, and Steph Curry. All defense first team, you got Dwayne Wade, who ended up joining Chicago. Maybe we can get him to join Milwaukee. You got Giannis. There we go. LeBron, Draymond, and Marc Gasol. Second team, all defense, you got Rocco, Andre Drummond, Serge Ibaka, Chris Paul, and Kyle Lowry. This is also going to say like it's the 2011 playoffs because that's what this era is when you start it up in 2K, but then the roster will just kind of change it. We did not make the playoffs, though. You have the Bobcats as the 2 seed, Knicks as the 7 seed, the Wizards are the 6 seed, and the Heat are the 8 seed. That's probably like the seedings we would end up at, so I kind of hope we fell off. Wow, we did. We won 28 games, 13 less than they did in real life. I know we had some injuries, but it really wasn't that bad. Okay, I wonder if Brandon Knight is the answer long-term there. It doesn't seem like he is happy, and he's a free agent. All right, maybe we're going to have a new point guard in the offseason. We'll see. But maybe I'm going to end up drafting somebody like D'Angelo Russell because this team is projected to pick 4th. I don't think I'll be taking TJ McConnell, the 23-year-old point guard from Arizona. I would definitely look at Devin Booker or Miles Turner, I'll tell you that. And here were the end of the season stats overall, though. Brandon Knight was our leading scorer. Giannis shot 50% from the field. I'm excited to see his progression. Jabari Parker, also excited to see his progression. OJ Mayo could get traded in the offseason, but could also be a 6th man for us. Chris Middleton, 12 points, shot 35% from 3. He is 23 years old. I would like to maybe improve the front court. And I wonder what Giannis's position is going to be because it says he's 7 foot right now. Also, just looking at the league leaders, the leading scorer in the NBA was Kevin Durant. Then it was Harden, Curry, LeBron, and then D Rose. Rebounds per game, you have 80, Zebo, Andre Drummond, Kevin Love, and DeMarcus Cousins. And assists, you have CP3, Russ, Dame, LeBron, and Mike Conley. So let's see who wins the 2015 NBA Finals. In real life, it was the Golden State Warriors over the Cleveland Cavaliers. This time, though, you have the Spurs and the Cavs, and the Spurs win it all. Or excuse me, the Cavs win it all. I was going to say like it was in 2014 when the Spurs won it all. This time, though, the Cavs get it done. They get revenge. LeBron's your finals MVP. The Clippers were a 1 seed. They made it to the conference finals, but then they got swept. And then the Raptors were up 3-2 on the Cavs, but then LeBronto happened again. All right, so who's retiring? Nazar Muhammad. I think he went to UConn? No, Kentucky. I lied. Vince Carter, Sean Marion, Elton Brand, Andre Miller, Mike Miller, and Kenyon Martin, former 1st overall pick out of Cincinnati. Larry Brown, Damon Stoudemire, Don Nelson, George Karl, Rick Adelman, Rudy Tomjanovich. All these guys retire. Notable names. Yeah, this will just be like some 2011 stuff. All right, draft lottery time. Let's see what we end up with because this team could end up with a Karl Anthony Towns. It could end up with a Devin Booker. All right, so the 7th overall pick is going to go to the Denver Nuggets. They ended up getting Emmanuel Mudiay in the 2015 draft. Hawks here at number 6. No, it's going to be the Utah Jazz. Does this mean we're going to fall to 5? I feel like it is going to. Yep, we end up dropping from 4 to 5. That is unfortunate. We don't get lucky. You have the Hawks at 1, T-Wolves at 2. They ended up with Karl Anthony Towns. Hornets at 3, Nets at 4. We could try to get multiple first-round picks, but we'll see. So we have Jason Kidd as our head coach. Don't know if I want him back. This might be the time we fire Jason Kidd and bring in Mike Budenholzer. Kidd was the coach in 2015 and 16 and 17 and 18, and it was the 2018 offseason when they brought in Budenholzer. We're just going to do it a little bit early. I mean, could I beat, I don't know, I'll take Steve Kerr as well, or Brad Stevens. One of these guys will be able to develop Giannis. All right, so I can sign anybody I want. Budenholzer definitely has the best rating, so I'm going to sign Budenholzer over Kerr and Stevens. Now, who do I want as my assistant? Kenny Atkinson or Monty Williams? I think I'm going to go with Kenny Atkinson. And I'm going to double check this, but I believe that Budenholzer and Atkinson are both from the Greg Popovich coaching tree. Okay, no, I was wrong about this. I think I was thinking of Sean Marks, who was under the coaching tree, and they both spent time in Brooklyn. But Atkinson was actually under Budenholzer on those Hawks teams with Kyle Korver, Al Horford, Paul Millsap, and Jeff Teague. So that's pretty cool. So we are here, night of the 2015 draft. Porzingis is projected to go 1, Towns 2, Royce O'Neal 3, okay, Booker 4, McConnell 5. I mean, I'm cool with D'Lo or Miles Turner. We could look to trade the pick as well. All right, I'm not going to trade the pick, but I'm going to move Zaza Pachulia, and I'm going to move Jared Dudley to the LA Clippers, who just lost in the conference finals. We'll get a Detroit second from I believe this year's or next year's draft, but we're getting Spencer Hawes as well, so we'll save a little bit of money, and he could be our backup power forward next year. So let's see how this 2015 draft goes. The #1 overall pick, Atlanta selects Kristaps Porzingis out of Latvia. #2, Minnesota selects Karl-Anthony Towns, just like they did in real life, but this time at #2. Justice Winslow, man, I liked him a lot coming out of Duke. He goes 3, Nets at 4. They take Devin Booker out of Kentucky. All right, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. So I'm going to decide between either D'Lo or Miles Turner. Honestly, though, D'Lo as a facilitator for this team could be great. Miles Turner as our center could also be great. I've drafted D'Lo before with these classes, and he's very good. But I think I'm going to go with Miles Turner, and he's going to be, I think, our long-term center. So with Brandon Knight being a free agent, we don't know if he's coming back or not. We're possibly in the market for a new point guard because we have, I think, Giannis as a 2 right now. We'll see what happens there. If anything, Middleton could be the 2, Jabari at the 3, and then Giannis at the 4 with Turner at the 5. And I move Zaza as well. And Larry Sanders could be the backup. So D'Angelo Russell ends up going right after to the Charlotte Bobcats. That's a great pick by them. TJ McConnell to Denver at 8, Jetty Osman to the Pacers at 9, and the Kings take Trey Lyles out of Kentucky at 10, the 3rd Wildcat to go in the top 10. All right, so we're going to try to get one of Budenholzer and Atkinson's former players. We're going to move 3 seconds and Ersan Ilyasova for a 2015 Hawks first, which would technically be in the 2019 NBA draft. And we're getting Thabo Sefolosha, a good defender off the bench for this team. Yes, that's the Thabo Sefolosha that started over James Harden in OKC. So Frank the Tank went to the Sixers at 10. So I was off by a number there when I was announcing them before. Bobby Portis to the Magic at 12. Let's sign Miles Turner. Team player options. Let's obviously sign Giannis. Dirk is a free agent. Dwayne Wade's a free agent. I don't think I'm going to go after either one of them. You do have Kevin Love. Be a weird fit. Marcus Saul would be a fun fit, but we just drafted Miles Turner. I mean, Kawhi not? Man, Rondo running this team as well. And we have cap space for either Rondo or Kawhi. I do worry about Rondo's efficiency. How much does Brandon Knight want? He's not even interested in re-signing with us, and he's a 1-star system match. All right, we're going to let Brandon Knight walk. That stinks. So I'm going to look to sign Jeremy Lin to a 2-year deal to be the starting point guard next year. It was either going to be him or Pat Bev, but I think I like Lin as a facilitator a little bit more. And I'm really intrigued on adding either Kawhi or Draymond Green in free agency to this team. I mean, let's offer Kawhi the max, but he may not even sign with us. And then I'm also going to offer Draymond Green 4 for 48. If I get both, that'd be crazy. Okay, wait, Middleton's a free agent? Oh, but Draymond Green or Chris Middleton, I feel like it shouldn't be that tough. They're both from the 2012 draft class. Draymond is 2 years older, but he's, 7 overalls better? I think we can do this. I can't sign Jeremy Lin yet, though. All right, so Kawhi goes to Philly. You're kidding me. All right, so let's see if we're able to bring back Middleton after moratorium. I don't think I can afford Middleton, sadly, though. All right, so I think I could still sign Jeremy Lin just to that 2-year deal with the team option. There we go. So I guess Middleton's going to be gone. It's not allowing me to sign him, sadly. I'm going to give Jay Crowder a 2-year deal, though, worth around $2 million. All right, so I feel like our defense is really good. Draymond's going to start at the 4. I guess we'll start Giannis at the 2 again. Jabari Parker will start at the 3. I'm going to start Miles Turner over Larry Sanders. I'm intrigued to see how this team performs next year. And we can clear up like $19 million next offseason if we trade away Larry Sanders and OJ Mayo. I'm also going to sign Matthew Dellavedova to a 1-year deal. Kevin Love stays in Cleveland. Dirk stays in Dallas. Good. Marcus Saul goes to Portland. It's a huge pickup to play with Dame. Player progression, we got Draymond up to an 86, Giannis up to an 83, Jabari up to a 79, and Jeremy Lin up to a 78. And yeah, like the upcoming draft in 2016 is the one with Thon Maker going at 10, but obviously you have Jaylen Brown, Jamal Murray, Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram. All right, I don't think I'm going to play Jared Bayless. I think Larry Sanders can get like 10 minutes a night. Let's go 13 to Jay Crowder. Let's go 15 to Spencer Hawes. We could do probably 13 to Sefolosha, maybe 15 to Jay Crowder. 25 to OJ Mayo is fine. The rest we could do to Jeremy Lin with Giannis getting 35, Parker 32, Draymond 35, and Miles Turner 29. Like a Draymond, Miles Turner, Giannis trio defensively is insane. We are going to go to balance, though, which is 3 stars. First game of the season on the road against the Boston Celtics, and we blow them out. I feel like our defense can be top of the league this year for sure. Well, there goes Jeremy Lin for the year. He ruptured his right Achilles. He's out for the whole season. He was averaging 12.5 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. So you're going to see a lot more Jared Bayless, Matthew Dellavedova. Hopefully this team makes the playoffs still. All right, so we're here at the 2016 trade deadline. We're 30-23, so we're doing a lot better this year than we were last year. Currently, we are the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. Offensively, yeah, we could work on it. We're 7th ranked offensively. Defense-wise, though, we are ranked 5th. The Orlando Magic are on another planet defensively with Pat Bev, Oladipo, Tobias Harris, Aaron Gordon, Vucevic. They have Evan Fournier, Olynyk, Bobby Portis, Jordan Farmer off the bench. Interesting enough, but yeah, they're the best defensive team in the East. Giannis is breaking out. Boom. We can maybe credit to Budenholzer. Kid was holding them back. But yeah, he's been great this year. 1.3 steals and 1.7 blocks as well. Jabari Parker. The three-point shot isn't falling, but he's still been, I think, a good enough scorer. We'll see how the defense is. OJ Mayo, if a team wants him at the deadline, because he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. Miles Turner's been a good enough rookie. We know that Jeremy Lin is out for the year. Draymond, honestly, I could put him at point guard. I think Jared Bayless has done a fine job, though, as the starting point guard in Lin's absence. All right, we are going to make a trade with the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to be sending them Tavo Cephalosha and OJ Mayo. We're going to be getting Wesley Matthews, who's under contract next year. Really good three-point shooter, 29 years old. Eventually ended up being a Buck. And Jameer Nelson as well. Speaking of the Magic, I don't think he's going to play for us, though. So basically, Wesley Matthews will be getting those minutes as the sixth man from OJ Mayo. OJ Mayo was going to be gone at the end of the year, so it's nice we have somebody under contract next year. I'm definitely going to look to move Larry Sanders in the offseason. I think we're going to stick with this rotation. I don't think I'm going to play Delly or Nelson because Draymond could low-key be the backup five. I'm just going to play a little bit more to kind of our better guys and hope that this team can win a playoff series this year. We're three-star balanced. Oh, Giannis just broke his left ankle. He's out 2 to 4 months. So he's most likely going to miss the playoffs. And we were 40-26 as well. Damn. All right. Well, I was hoping that there was a chance we could have even snuck into round 2 or 3 this year. Just not even win one series, like win multiple, because I thought this team was really good. So yeah, we lost our starting point guard and shooting guard. It's still funny to see that Giannis is a shooting guard. We wouldn't have had anybody in the MVP race. You do have Harden, AD, KD, Curry, and Russ. Rookie of the year, Miles Turner was 5th ranked. Yep, D'Lo is pretty good. All right. I mean, the efficiency's been okay this year. There's the 6th man of the year guys: Julius Randle, Dennis Schroeder, Reggie Jackson, Manu Ginobili, and Marcus Smart. Depoy, you got AD, Drummond, Draymond 3rd. There we go. LeBron and Gobert. And then here is most improved. Yusuf Nurkic is still in Denver with Nikola Jokic. But obviously priority number 1 for us, like in the offseason, will be to acquire a point guard to lead this team. All right, so we did get Giannis back in the last week of the year, so he will be healthy for the playoffs. James Harden wins MVP here in the year 2016. Cat is your rookie of the year. Julius Randle, 6th man. AD Depoy, most improved, goes to Yusuf Nurkic. And Kevin McHale of the Rockets is your coach of the year. All-NBA first team, you got Cousins and Davis, LeBron and Curry, and James Harden as well. Second team, you have Russ, Lillard, KD, Kawhi, and Drummond. Third team, no Milwaukee Bucks. There's Michael Carter Williams, okay. I mean, his efficiency was terrible. We did get 2 all-defensive first-team members in Draymond and Giannis. Kawhi was on all-defensive second team on Philly. It would have been cool to have him on the team for sure. Miles Turner, not on all-rookie first team. Billy Hernangomez is there, though. He is on all-rookie second team. I think he was better. So your Milwaukee Bucks are the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. We're taking on the 7-seeded Bobcats with D'Lo, the pick right after us, going at the point guard spot. Iman Shumpert, number 2, MKG 3, Marvin Williams 4, DeAndre Jordan 5, and then you have Lance, Gerald Henderson, Tony Roden, Rodney Stuckey off the bench. Thank God Giannis is going to be back for us here in the playoffs. So just basically to look here at the rotation, I think Jared Bayless was fine as the starting point guard. They want to do Giannis at the 2, Jay Crowder at the 3. I mean, I get the reason for Jabari Parker off the bench because we could use a shot creator there. No, he's too good. We want him in the starting 5. Larry Sanders can get 15 minutes. We'll do the same to Spencer Hawes. We're going to go and do a 9-man rotation. I don't want to play Jameer Nelson. I'm not going to play Delly. Let's go probably 30 minutes to Bayless. Let's do 37 to the forward or trio of Draymond, Jabari, and Giannis. 30 to Miles Turner. A 3-star balance right now. Can we beat Charlotte? Game number 1, though. They beat us by 19. All right, Marvin Williams with 23. We're the better team. We're the 2 seed, and we are down 2 games to 0. We just lost by 5 in overtime. This is very frustrating. Game 3, we do win. Finally, we get our first playoff win of the video. Giannis is playing well enough. Game number 4, we go down 3-1. We're losing to the Bobcats. We should never be losing to the Bobcats. Game number 5, we stay alive by 20. Jabari Parker drops 34. Draymond Fordham with a triple-double. His efficiency has been garbage. Jesus. All right, can we tie it up? There we go. Game 7 is upon us. All right, here goes nothing. Don't lose game 7 at home too. We're the better team. There's no reason that they shouldn't have been up 3-1. I'm cool with them blowing a 3-1 lead, but why did it have to come to this? We are down by 5. Don't do this. Down by 5. Down by 4. Let's see if we can come back. And unfortunately, we do not have the ball. All right, so we got about 90 seconds left. We have like an old 2K logo there. Wesley Matthews is in the game. Oh, God. D-Lo guarded by Jared Bayless. That's not great. We're fine, though. We're fine. Great defense, Jared. All right, just help out Miles Turner. He's going to get by me. Kicks it over to Tony Roden. Wesley Matthews has A+ perimeter D. Oh, God. I thought he was going to shoot that. Oh, my God. He missed it. Oh, my God. D-Lo missed that. That's a rookie for you. Terrible defense there by Jared Bayless. Jabari Parker breaks the defense, though. And it's a 2-point game. So I assume Draymond has fouled out. Oh, no. He hasn't. Is he in? He is in the game. He's got 19, 11, and 5. Good Lord, Draymond. Oh, I don't trust Bayless guarding him. But we get lucky again. And D'Lo's guarding Miles Turner. Come on, don't miss this, Miles Turner. I'm going to regret drafting you. There we go. It is a tie game. Draymond with 19, 12, and 5. That is insane. All right. I mean, Jared Bayless is not really holding his own. D'Lo has missed 2. I mean, the first shot was a bad miss. The last one was a tough shot. They're running the pick and roll. Find DeAndre Jordan. That's a great center that they have. All right. I don't know why he's dribbling the ball. We're good with that. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, they're not going to get a good look. All right. Lance Stevenson. Hand in the face from Draymond. He misses it, but DeAndre Jordan with the Oh my God, that felt personal. What the heck was that? I don't know how many timeouts we have, but I want to get Giannis in. I have just 1 remaining though. Do I want to use it? No, I don't think I should use it. I just hate that Giannis isn't in the game right now. Wesley Matthews coming over a screen does not get a great look. Oh, we're going to have to get it to Jabari Parker. Jabari, come here, Miles. I need a screen. Come on, Jabari. This is why we drafted you 2nd overall. Jabari with the pull-up jumper. No good. Turner, rebound. Go up with it. Oh, no foul call. Oh, he fouled DeAndre Jordan. Foul Jordan. Damn it. I thought I didn't have that much time. I think I had 6 seconds when I went up with Miles Turner. Oh, that sucks. And like we had a chance to foul DeAndre Jordan, who's one of the worst free throw shooters of all time. Oh my God. And we had a foul to give. So they're not even going to get free throws. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're going to lose this game. We're going to lose. Unless I could bait them to getting a steal. Giannis. Oh God. He's going to get to D'Lo. D'Lo's first one is good. And we're going to lose to the freaking Bobcats. That's embarrassing. All right, so let's just get these playoffs over with. Like, you got OKC New Orleans, OKC and Portland win, and then Philly with Kawhi Leonard win it all. Yeah, I would have liked Kawhi on my team. We ended up with Draymond. I mean, Draymond's no Kawhi, but he's still a good player. KG retires as a Grizzly, Kobe as a Laker, Ray Allen as a Nugget, Tim Duncan as a Spur, and Paul Pierce as a Wizard. I mean, those are 5 Hall of Famers. Steve Nash will be 6. Manu should be 7. 2K might not put Manu in the Hall of Fame. No, what? Just 4? They don't put Ray Allen or Paul Pierce in the Hall of Fame either. Kobe gets his jersey retired by the Lakers, Steve Nash by the Suns, Duncan by the Spurs, KG by the Wolves, and Pierce by the Celtics. Oh, man, that sucks that we just lost to a 7 seed. All right, well, hopefully we're going to land a big-time point guard this offseason with the 20th pick in the 2016 draft. So with the number 1 pick, the Memphis Grizzlies select Ben Simmons. Number 2, the Nets select Pascal Siakam. 3, Domantas Sabonis to the Nuggets. 4, Jaylen Brown to the Mavericks. The Nuggets also have pick 5, and they land Brandon Ingram. Wow, Sabonis and Ingram in this class. That's pretty sweet. Buddy Hield goes to the Pistons. Clippers get Jamal Murray. Kings get Malcolm Brogdon. Nets are up again, and they get DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray and Pascal Siakam, that's pretty solid as well. And then at 10, the Cavs are trading the pick, it looks like. And another first-round pick. This is from Miami for Dirk Nowitzki and Thomas Cephalosha. Dirk actually just got traded for Chris Dunn. So at 20, we're going to take somebody that ended up being a Milwaukee Buck in the current day 2024. Malik Beasley at Florida State. Ben Simmons is an 82 at 19 years old. Crazy. We're not going to sign Harvey Jones. We only sign Harvey Specter. So we're going to pick up the team option on Giannis, Jabari Parker. To have like the most amount of cap space, I'm going to decline Jeremy Lin. We could definitely move Spencer Hawes. That contract will be easy to move. And I think I can now move Larry Sanders. And we're going to send him to Phoenix for Andrew Bynum, who's had his injury concerns, and a 2nd rounder. And this trade is going to save us about $7.5 million. Also, to revisit some old friends, Brandon Knight looks like got a 3-year, $21 million deal by the Pacers. He was solid last year. And Chris Middleton got 3 years, $24 million from the Philadelphia 76ers, so he just got a ring. Oh, LeBron is here. Russ is here. I wish I had Russ money. I don't think we can get there. I mean, we could. We could get there if I trade away Spencer Hawes. Ty Lawson, though, he's solid. Is he a change. I don't know. James Harden would also be pretty sick because I could throw him at the 1. And we're going to trade Spencer Hawes and a second rounder that we just got for Patrick Beverley, who was not great last year. Hopefully we can turn his career around a little bit, and he's going to save us around $3.5 million, which means we could theoretically offer LeBron a contract, so I will do that. I offered Russ a deal as well, and then we could also offer James Harden a deal. I doubt I get either one of them, but it's worth a shot. Oh my God, we got James Harden. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just signed James Harden. So we're going to have James Harden and Giannis on the same team together. And Draymond. Yep, and James Harden is definitely going to be my point guard, for sure. Let's sign him. Russ goes to the Lakers. LeBron goes to the Kings. I don't care. I just got James freaking Harden. All right, this seems very good. If I move Harden to a point guard, he goes down to an 88. That's fine. That's fine. So it's going to be Harden and Beverley. We're going to have Giannis, Wesley Matthews, Malik Beasley, Jay Crowder, Draymond, Jabari Parker, Miles Turner, and Andrew Bynum. I'm going to sign Tyler Zeller to be my third string center. And I'm going to bring back Jared Bayless on a 2-year deal to be the third string point guard. Also, did KD leave the Thunder? Yep, for the Charlotte Bobcats. He saw their playoff upset against us. All right, so player progression, Draymond doesn't move, but yeah, Harden regresses because I changed his position. Giannis is up to an 85, Miles Turner 78. I want to say that this team could win a championship, but we just lost to a 17th Bobcats team that was definitely inferior to us last year. All right, so it's going to be Harden, Giannis, Jabari Parker, Draymond Green, Miles Turner. I have no idea if this is going to work. We have Jay Crowder, Wesley Matthews off the bench. Pat Bev is going to get like 12 minutes a night, and then Bynum can get around 14. Bayless will probably be the first guy in if an injury does happen. I think I'm going to send Malik Beasley to the G League. Let's go with 35 to Harden, Giannis, and Draymond. Let's make sure Miles Turner gets 32 minutes. Jabari Parker gets around 33. And we can do 36 to Harden and Giannis. Like I said, I'm going to send Beasley to the Wisconsin Herd. Says the proficiency under Mike Budenholzer, 3.5 stars. Is there going to be enough ball to go around? I think so, because Draymond obviously doesn't really need the ball in his hands to be effective. We do lose by 9 on opening night. Love that. But we do win our second game against the Washington Wizards. Giannis had 39, 13, and 7. Harden had 36. Jabari had 22. I did change Jabari's position to a small forward, and he went up to an 80. Oh, that's brutal. Draymond Green breaks his right arm. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. But we're about to hit the trade deadline, and we are 39 and 11 right now, which is the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. A game and a half back of Philadelphia. We'd end up as the 2 seed right now, which isn't even going to give me that much confidence because we lost as the 2 seed last year, which would win us the Central Division right now. Giannis and Harden both averaging north of 24 points. Giannis is averaging a double-double. Jabari Parker, good number 3 scoring option. Miles Turner's numbers have gone up this year, which is great. Wesley Matthews is shooting 36% from 3. Draymond's offensive numbers obviously aren't anything crazy, but he's averaging 9 assists for a power forward. I'll take that. Giannis is 3rd in MVP voting. Harden at number 5. Damn. Do we have... I was going to hope that Draymond would have been there top 5 in depoy. But I don't think I'm going to make any trades at the deadline. Let's see if this team could win a championship, and hopefully we're fully healthy come April. All right, so we're going to end the season with a 62-20 record. Steph wins the 2017 MVP award. Rookie of the Year goes to Ben Simmons. Sixth Man of the Year is Jeremy Lin. This was the year that Russ won MVP with that 30-point triple-double. AD depoy. CJ McCollum in Charlotte. All right. Most improved with Kevin Durant. Brett Brown, Coach of the Year. No Milwaukee Bucks on All-NBA first team, but we do get Giannis Antetokounmpo on All-NBA second team. Hell yeah. James Harden on All-NBA third team. Averaged only 5.5 assists, but that's still solid. We have Draymond Green on All-Defensive second team. His offensive numbers were eh. And once again, we are the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. We're taking on the 7-seeded Celtics, who have Rondo, Bradley, Joe Ingles, Jared Sullinger, and Dwight Howard at 31 years old. They have former Buck Larry Sanders off the bench, Alfred Payton, Will Barton, and Taurean Prince. Harden ended up with 29 points per game this season. That's crazy. So, I don't know. All right, 2K kind of changed up this rotation. I'm definitely not playing Pat Bev all those minutes. So, Crowder and Matthews are going to be the first 2 guys off the bench. I think Matthews can get like 24 minutes tonight. We'll probably do 17 to Crowder, but we have some good defense there. So, I got 32 minutes remaining. Let's go 38 to Giannis and Harden. I love that Giannis is still just a shooting guard for us. Jabari Parker can get 33 minutes. Miles Turner can get 32, and we'll do 33 to Draymond. All right, do not lose in round 1 again, please. Game 1 goes to the Milwaukee Bucks by 5 points. Giannis with 39, 7, and 10. Let's go. Game number 2, Harden, don't. Oh, my God. Come on, man. That is so frustrating. Harden got hurt, but he's not out like the whole playoffs, but he's out the rest of the series most likely. We lose by 7 in game number 2. Game 3, we win. All right, we won without Harden. Giannis had 22, 11, and 6. Jared Bayless had 6 assists. Perfect from the foul line. Game 4. Oh my God, we lost by 4. This is scary. Who shot 0 for 6? Jay Crowder. What do you even do here? All right, here we go. Game number 5. I'm nervous. Please. We're at home. I would love to go up 3-2. Great defensive third quarter. Hell yeah. We're going to win this game to go up 3-2. Miles Turner, 32 points. Hell yeah. All right, let's not lose game 6. I don't want to go to a game 7. Let's win on the road. We're the better team, but we were also the better team last year and we lost, but we're blowing them out right now. This would be a historic collapse if we did lose, but we blow them out in both games 5 and 6, and we are advancing to round 2 for our first playoff series victory of the video. All right, so when are we getting Harden back? He's day-to-day. Perfect. So we're taking on Brooklyn. They got a rookie DeJounte Murray, averaged 10 rebounds in round 1. Bradley Beal, all right, they signed him. He's really good. They drafted Devin Booker. He's going to be really good. They have Siakam as well. Wow, they've drafted DeJounte Murray, Devin Booker, and Pascal Siakam. They still have Brook Lopez. It's a good team there in Brooklyn. Now Brooklyn, no longer New Jersey. We did get James Harden back. Let's go. So game number 1, this is the Jason Kidd series, you could say. We lost by 18. That's not great. That's not good. Game number 2, we do win. Thank God. If we went down 2-0, I would cry. Almost a triple-double for Draymond on 6 shot attempts. Love that. Wesley Matthews day-to-day. We win by 7. Hell yeah. We almost blew that fourth quarter. Game number 4 goes to Brooklyn by 11. All right. Game 5. Don't do this to me. No. Oh, my God. I can't get through with this. All right. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't know who I'm going to blame if we lose in round 2. It may be Draymond. Please force a game 7. Great job. Good first half. Great third quarter. I'll take that. All right. We're going to win, right? Right? All right. We are going to win. We force a game 7. Harden, you're him. Good game, Giannis. Good game, Bynum. I mean, Draymond shot 33% from the field around and 0% from 3, but was still very impactful. And winner will be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers, who were 8-0 in the playoffs. Here we go. Game 7 in Milwaukee. Don't get blown out. Just do anything but get blown out. Great first half. Great first half. That's what I'm talking about. Don't choke that third. You're doing it. You're doing it. We're fine, though. We're up by 19. All right. Don't blow a 19-point lead in the fourth quarter. I think we're going to be fine. Let's go. We advance. We win Game 7. Harden with 31. Giannis with 26, 8, and 6. And we're taking on the undefeated Sixers. So you also have Golden State versus New Orleans over there with AD, Tyreek Evans, Drew Holiday, and Stephen Clay. I'm sure Curry wants to beat Tyreek Evans for stealing his Rookie of the Year, but no, not really. All right, so we're taking on Philly. They have Michael Carter-Williams, who's really good. They have former Buck Chris Middleton. They got Kawhi Leonard, Ryan Anderson, Embiid, Noel off the bench, Rudy Gay, Jamal Crawford, Frank Kaminsky. It's a good team. It's a very good team. Game 1, they win. By 1! No, those are the games we got to win. The close ones, man. That's going to be our best chance. We do win game 2. Oh, my God. We blew them out. Wow. Michael Carter-Williams had 21, 11, 11, and 4. That's insane. Great game, Giannis. Great game, Harden. Great game, Draymond. I'll take it. All right. Huge game 3. We lost. Oh, by 10. Don't go down 3-1. All right. We tied it up. Hey, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Huge game 5. It's in Philly. We get off to a good start. We're up by double figures. We held them to 13 points in the first quarter. Then they held us to 16 in the second. All right. It's back and forth game here. Looks like it might be a close ending, but we're pulling away in the fourth, which is great. Oh my God, our defense is so good. We're up 3-2. We just won 2 in a row. All right. We're up 3-2, going to Milwaukee for game 6. Come on, let's end it right here. I don't want to go to a game 7 because they're probably going to beat us. Let's win this game. Come on. Huge first 3 quarters. Let's go. We're up by 7. We're up by 10. They could just go on a run like that. It's a 4-point game. Up by 8. Up by 7. Oh my God, let's go. We're going to the NBA Finals. That's what I'm talking about. James Harden, Jabari Parker, Draymond, Giannis. We upset the Sixers, who were undefeated prior to that series. Give me Golden State. Give me Golden State. Let's go. So Golden State ended up winning in 7. Obviously, they don't have Draymond since we have him. They have Kenneth Faried, Harrison Barnes, Jason Smith. Remember him. But yeah, they have the Splash Bros, who are Clay's averaging 30 in the playoffs. Curry's basically averaging 30. And they're both 50, 40, 90 guys. Pretty much. Just to look at our playoff stats here. Harden and Giannis at the top. Then there's Jabari and Miles Turner, man. Shout out to him. He's been a beast. I mean, the bench has not been great. Wesley Matthews has struggled. Here we go. Game number 1 goes to Milwaukee by 1. That's what I'm talking about, man. We didn't do that against Philly, but we did it against Golden State. Bind them, you're fine. We go up 2-0. We blow them out. Harden with 52. Hell yeah. Don't blow a 2-0 lead. I'll cry. We're up 3-0. Let's go, man. Let's go. Are we going to sweep them? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I don't have to stress out because I was very stressed out in rounds 1, 2, and 3. So it would be nice to have a stress-free NBA Finals. It looks like we are going to beat them. Up by 8 with 2.5 to go. Up by 10. We should be fine. Oh my God. Giannis is guarded by Curry. Yeah, this is barbecue chicken, man. This is barbecue chicken. Thank you. He's got 32. Giannis is currently in at point guard right now. That's our mismatch. This is just unfair. This is just unfair. This is prime Curry, though. So let's see. He kicks it to Kenneth Faried. He's going to get me jumping. This is so unfair. I'm literally just going to... can I post them up from here? Like, they got to be sending the double. Jabari! Can we have better floor spacing, please? It's too easy, though, with Giannis. Draymond's got 6, 8, and 8 against his former team. Miles Turner's got 10 and 8. Jabari's got 11, 4, and 5. Harden's got 24, 8, and 5. You know, I could see him in a Bucks jersey. Harden, fadeaway jumper. That is no good. Come on, Miles Turner. You can't get a rebound over Steph Curry. I mean, if they hit a 3 here, they'd be somewhat in it, which, I mean, they do have the 2 best guys to do that. Clay takes a long 2, though. He misses that. I got Harden cherry picking. I would have loved to throw it off the backboard to myself, and he's going to lay that in, and we're going to win the 2017 Finals. And Finals MVP goes to James Harden. I'm so glad I picked him up last offseason. And that is going to be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this throwback Milwaukee Bucks rebuild. There was a time when you never really knew if the Milwaukee Bucks were ever going to win a championship. They had multiple playoff exits under Jason Kidd in the early days and years with Mike Budenholzer. Obviously, they got it done in 2021, but they haven't really been back since. They haven't been to the conference finals since 2021. But obviously this time period had a lot of what ifs. I mean, they whiffed on the Thon Maker pick, Jabari Parker's injuries. But yeah, this was super fun to do. Hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments which historic rebuild we should do next. I love you guys. 10-year rebuild out on Thursday, and I'll catch you guys there. Peace.